This is the last time that you're gonna see the office looking like this. Obviously my desk and my computer and the big stuff is already gone, but it is gonna be weird taking everything down, just having this be like a blank canvas again. This thing is gonna be fun to transport. This is what, 6, maybe even 8 feet long, I think. It does disconnect in the middle. I don't know why it's starting to warp upwards. I'll fix that when I remount it. I can split this into 2 parts, but I did drill like all of these. They're not just like screws, they're these massive bolts all the way along here that I'm going to putty and patch and all that. Where do I even start? Maybe just the small stuff, the skateboards. Oh, it's gonna be weird. Alrighty, these were super easy to mount. It was just sort of this metal wire and then one little nail up there. I'm leaving the metal attached because realistically, I'm just gonna remount these up at the new house next time I go back up there. Okay. Do I look sick? I have I have the head mount so I can use both my hands. All right. All of the wall stuff. 100K on the gaming channel, baby. 100K on the main channel, baby. Still no platform to hit 1 million though. Maybe one day. Surprised no one's asked about this yet because I have the wall art that my parents got me. It's my tattoo pretty much for the most part. It's part of the religious cult I'm in. No, I'm just kidding. It's a Celtic knot. It can be interpreted a bunch of different ways, but I always interpret it as just everything happens for a reason, which is sort of my, sort of my life motto. Okay, that can be unplugged. I guess realistically, there's not that much stuff in here. Realistically, oh my God, I almost just fell. Realistically, everything has to go back in here because we can't have it in the rest of the house. But I just want to take everything out so I can vacuum, paint, patch the walls, all that. And then I guess just store it back in here until it's time to take it to the new place. Complete change of plans. I just got a call from the shop that has the differential for my 240. They finished earlier than they expected, and if I head out now, I won't hit traffic on the way home, so we out. I'm driving to go pick up the diff for the S14, and I realized that most of you don't even know I have the S14. That all happened when I wasn't posting on YouTube, which is crazy. It's been like such a big part of my life, but I forgot that it doesn't exist to YouTube, you know what I mean? Realistically, I'm going to do a separate video dedicated to talking about the car and kind of getting back into that whole scene and the swing of things there. But in the meantime, I just really want to get this thing drivable, so I'll give you the gist of it. Old car gone, new car leak, new car motor pulled, new car motor put back in, new car diff broken. There you go. That's the past 2 months in a nutshell. It's about an hour drive to this transmission shop that's working on the diff. I got this limited slip diff, but after I installed it and everything, it was making a weird clunking noise, and I took it to the shop. It turns out it didn't have any shims and all. Had some issues. Got it all fixed. Gonna be there in 30 minutes and then slap that bad boy in and hopefully get to drive it today. Just like that. Here she is. These are my old parts that were replaced, and now we hope that the clunking noise is gone. So this wasn't supposed to be a car content video, so I'm gonna make this relatively quick. I just really want to get this done. Because the goal, or not even the goal, we need to get this car running and fully dailyable so I can drive it to the new house. 8-hour drive, you know? It's got a little oil leak that we're fixing on Friday, and then this diff, which, fingers crossed, that clunking noise is no longer. I'm not even gonna call it an irrational fear. It's a very valid fear, but I don't like being under cars that much. So we always do the good old shake test. Call me a weenie, call me whatever you want, but I put some extra jack stands under there. We already got one on the subframe. Perfect. Now we have one in case it falls. And one more just for good measures. My pinch welds are pretty much pristine. That's why I use the subframe for the jack stands, but I do always put my safety stand there, because I would rather ruin my pinch welds than crush my skull. Okay, I've pulled this diff and put this diff back in 5 times by now, trying to troubleshoot it and learning everything. So diff's gotta get mounted. Sway bar, I took that off because it's way easier to get that on and off without that on. Drive shaft, this is actually a new drive shaft it's got. It's a steel one-piece drive shaft. This is my old one right here. Oh, oops, that was loud. And then the exhaust. I haven't even got to drive the car with the new exhaust yet. This is a mess. Alrighty, Garrett Ginner mechanic content. Gotta make sure she's balanced on there. It's not the most fun to take on and off. We're just gonna slide on under. Also, in case you're wondering if I made this job 10 times harder for myself because my car is so far back, you're right. I literally had so much space to pull up. But no, let's just make our lives harder. No one was gonna tell me about my zipper. I wonder how long that's been down. Oh, what a change of content this is, huh? Watch, I'm gonna start getting hate because I wanna wear gloves. I don't wanna get dirt under my fingernails. I can almost promise you by the end of this, the gloves are coming off. I always start with gloves and somehow finish with them off. That's what she said. I will say it's not my favorite activity to do this. Because these stupid little axle things, I don't know if you can see them, have to go into these holes, but it's super hard to do it by yourself. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, get in there. Oh yeah. Okay, got the axles in. That part sucks. All right, now we can start putting her back together. Oh yeah, get in there. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, I feel like an old man with the noises that I make. I'd be pretty down to be a mechanic channel. I feel like I say that about everything I do. Oh yeah. We're getting those babies tight. Moment of truth. The drive shaft's not in, like it's not ready to drive. But before, I could literally just rotate the wheels by hand and you could hear this rotational clunk. So here we go. We are praying to the S chassis gods. Holy shit, we're good. Okay, let's go. All right, it's sway bar time. I organized everything because I don't trust myself otherwise. I just gotta get this roughly in place. There we go. Oh, how do I get out? I'm scared. All right, if I were a 14, I would be down here. Love that for me. Oh, here it is. Look, I was already prepared with it. This one's always fun. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go in from the back. That's also what she said. Okay, she's in. Love that. Honestly, probably should have done this before putting the sway bar on, but it's fine. Boom. Okay, let's tighten that up. After a certain point, I've reached peace down here. Like at first, I was all scared of the car falling, and now the car could fall, and that's fine. Not because I'm like sad or anything, but whatever happens, happens, you know? I'll go through and properly torque everything down later, like before I actually take it driving. I just want to see if the issue is fixed for sure. This one's annoying, because to fully tighten it, you have to put the parking brake on, so I'm just going through and getting everyone kind of finger tight first. Now we get to go through and crank them down. All right, and then we have the little drive shaft support, which is this thing, which you guessed it, supports the drive shaft. Oh, my mouth. That goes there. Obviously these don't have to be crazy tight or anything. All right, we're actually there. All that's left actually is the exhaust, which we got over here. We're re-gloving up here. What I like to do though, is I like to get all these little studs or hangers, whatever you call them, I like to get them nice and lubed up. For a while, I was legitimately using Sex Lube to work on my car, and let me tell you, it does work. All right, see, we gotta get these things all lubed up so they just slide right in. I'm sure there's like a tool or something that does it, but who cares? Because when you do it, wow, this stuff smells so good. When you do it alone, or when I do it alone, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but it's a pain. Yeah, like that. Where did I put the cap? How could I lose the cap? Oh, it's right here. Yep. Get in there. Maybe I want to get these back ones into their little hanger slots. My back is literally on this angular curb. That one is in. Oh, I'm doing a lot of things. Okay, I can rest. All right, I think that's all the hangers. Now I just gotta actually bolt these together. Remember these being different sizes for whatever reason. So we have a 14 and a 17, because that makes sense. I hope I got my tetanus shot. All right, I think we're good to go. Think is the key word there, but take that out and then lower her down. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how important it is, but I took this heat shield off obviously when I pulled the motor and kind of just forgot to put it back in. And I've been procrastinating, so I'm just gonna toss it in. Alrighty, so you just kinda goes, right? Why is this so unnecessarily hard to get in? Oh yes, there we go. Okay, that was complicated for some reason. I didn't even do anything to the motor, but watch it just not start somehow. It starts, that's always a good sign. Everything looks and sounds good. I still really even haven't got to drive it since we kind of refreshed the motor, so I'm still just double checking everything. I haven't even got to drive it with the exhaust yet. Everything's sounding good. I haven't made it out of my driveway since I put the coilovers on. So I am going to scrape something, I think. I'm gonna try to angle it, but we're listening for any weird sounds, clunkiness. I also haven't driven since I put the coilovers on. So rubbing, scraping out of the driveway. Excuse me? He said, that was coming from this wheel. I'm missing a nut there, but old cars make noise, right? We didn't scrape, wait. Yo, we didn't scrape. Okay, now we listen to the clunking noise. I'm gonna do the windows up. There's no clunking noise. Yo, there's no clunking noise. I have solid aluminum bushings, and it's a two-way limited slip diff, so it's gonna make noise. But there was a rotational clunk that was happening before, and it's gone. Yes! Oh my god, alright. She wants to slide! Oh, she wants to slide. I can feel the... She's ready, baby. Listen to the exhaust with the windows down. It's still the stock KA, so we're doing what, 130 horsepower? It doesn't sound great, but... There's like a little drone to it. Yeah, I'm so happy right now. I can't even put it into words. Yes, dude. All right, now we see if we leaked anything. That would be that would be bad sign number one. It's a stock KA. It's not gonna sound great, but it sounds better than it did with the stock exhaust. So I'm just cleaning up the garage so I can finally have both cars in here, the 240 and the Tessie. I'm letting it idle in the driveway just to see what kind of fluids we're leaking. Because we do have a small oil leak coming from the timing cover that me and my homie are working on this Friday. I have all the replacement parts and everything, so that leak is known, and I think that's, I mean, we replaced everything else. Fucking so stoked, dude. All right, the final verdict is a little bit of oil. Yeah, so it's the timing cover. It'll drip down and go down the oil pan. We've analyzed everything. No power steering fluid, no coolant, no nothing else, nothing coming from the diff or the trans, so we are good. All right, I definitely got distracted from the point of this video, didn't I? This video was supposed to be cleaning out the office. It just turned into a 10-minute car content video, but hey, life is life. All of this is going into the middle of the room so that I can deal with the walls. I think with this camera angle, it's just focusing on my feet the whole time. Okay. This is actually gonna come up with me to the new house. Okay, there's that. If there's one thing that I'm not leaving this house without, it is this. This right here is this caused me so much pain. That's the power cable for my PC that I thought I brought with me, but I didn't, and now I need it. See what I mean though? It's one of the girthy ones. Like the other ones are vertical. You can get those from Best Buy or any hardware store, I think. Someone said I could get this at a Guitar Center because it's the same power cable for an amp, but I mean, it's too late, we're here. Damn, you can see how like messy and disorganized I am. I'm not always this messy, it's cause we're moving. This is super cool. It's a game of skate trading card game. It's actually this company I'm working with, but I'll talk more about that later. Just thought I'd damn it. I'm kind of just doing my best to get somewhat organized because I'm actually heading back up to the new house today to bring that stupid power cable so I can finally film some stuff for the gaming channel. All right, how did I do this? I think I take this side off first, if I remember correctly. Oh, damn. Who remembers this, dude? That is a throwback, goddamn. The Supra shirt too, the duct tape. Damn! Wow, I forgot about that. That's gonna come with me too. If I remember correctly, some of these were in studs and some of them weren't. Because see how the hole pattern's offset? I don't think that one was in a stud. Yep, that one is. Oh yeah, okay, that one was definitely in a stud. And that one probably wasn't. So we had one. That's fine. One's enough. Okay, wait, how am I gonna do this? Because once this comes off, we're loose. There's two. So I think once I take this last bolt out, we are off. Now what? Oh! Okay. Oh. That was so much easier than I remember it. Damn, that's pretty crazy. It's like my skate park, but miniaturized. And now we repeat the process for this one. I think this is the heavier side too. Nope, that definitely wasn't in a stud, which means this one hopefully is. Nope, okay. That one wasn't in a stud either, which means this one hopefully is. Yeah, okay. We are officially held up by this one and this one only. All right, this one does feel like it's gonna be a little bit more uncomfortable. Oh man, we are held on by one bolt. Oh, okay, how did I do this? No, this one is the awkward one. All right. Oh, okay, we're going. There we go. Everything's fine. What's happening? What's happening? Of course, I routed this sign through the hole. Whew, there we go. Miniature skate park has been removed, baby. And now there's a bunch of holes in the wall. I want to put everything I'm bringing out here, I think. I wonder how many people on this planet can be like, oh, I'm just carrying the fingerboard replica of my backyard, version 1 of my backyard skate park through my hallway. That's sick. All this stuff, wall art, memorabilia. Oh, that's all coming as well. I got these things a super long time ago. They're these like LED light strips, I guess. They sit in the corner of the room and emit this light that, I don't know, it's cool for the gaming channel. They kind of are super clunky and take up a lot of space, but I also like them at the same time. And we already have them, so those are coming with us as well. This thing. I got it when I was with Facebook Gaming. I had a 1-year contract with Facebook Gaming that was, you know, a super cool experience. And I wanted to focus on branding. So like if my stream popped up at the top of someone's, what's it called, feed on Facebook, I wanted to say my name so I could just, you know, build my brand name. It was expensive, and now that I have it and I paid so much for it, I'm not gonna get rid of it, but it feels so goddamn narcissistic having my name just in the background of my own office. But we gotta embrace it, man. We're keeping it. I call it the narcissistic name wall. I'm saving this for when I either bring the Ranger up, or I mean, we're obviously gonna need, oops, printer's still plugged in. We're gonna need to get a U-Haul for all the furniture once this house sells. So I might just wait for all the big, whatever, appliances, cabinets, this kind of stuff. I might just wait. Bring what I can, obviously, but like that sim can't fit anywhere. I got these things that were super cool. They're those, oops, that's probably not good for it. You've probably seen them. They're the LED panels, and they light up and they glow. They look super sick. I didn't realize they were sort of one-time use. They come with this adhesive, like double-sided tape, so you peel it off and you stick it on your wall and you put them in whatever order you want them. But I've moved my office 3 times since then, so some of them just took my office wall, my original office wall. I replaced some of them with double-sided tape, but I didn't take them down. They've all fallen since I put them up. So that's gonna be, honestly, a relatively, see, that one I double-sided tape. It's gonna be a relatively big job peeling the old tape off everyone and redoing it, but I do want them, so I guess we're bringing these as well. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I like moving, and obviously I'm in a pretty damn privileged position. Oh man, is that not in the stud? That is not coming out. Is that one in a stud? Yeah, this one is, okay. I was gonna say, some people dread moving, and maybe it's the circumstances under which you move that determines if you enjoy it or not, but like there is no sadness at all in disassembling everything, moving everything out. Like there is none of that. Like it's the exact opposite. Come on, not that I'm not gonna miss it, because I'm for sure, there we go, I'm for sure gonna miss it. Like as great as the other property is, I don't think realistically ever in my entire life I'm ever going to see a view like this ever again. I get to walk out of the office and just see this. This canopy thing kind of ruins the view, but we have the mini ramp, we have the skate park, the rail, the ledge, like this whole yard. This is a dream. And I use that word so frequently, like, oh, dream come true, oh, dream house, blah, blah. But like, I use it because it's so true, which is kind of crazy. I guess there's such thing as 2 dream houses, because this is my dream house. Like I said it before, if I was going to live in LA, this is exactly 1000% all I would want. Like this is my dream. I think I don't want to live in LA anymore, you know? Which is why the other house is the dream house. I don't know, as I go through and like the deeper we get into the moving process, the biggest emotion I have is just like thankful. Like I'm thankful for all of the opportunity and like this, it's crazy, man. Life's crazy. This is how I like to test if we were in a stud. We weren't. I just pulled it right out. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Goodbye to the office. I got a whole lot of puttying and sanding and painting to do around the entire room, obviously. Slapping that in the U-Haul, slapping that in the U-Haul probably. But all of the walls are exposed and ready to start fixing. All of this stuff is coming with us to the new house today. It'll look even crazier once all this stuff is out, but like, end of an era, man. Whew, okay. This video was all over the place. This was like 2 videos. One was fixing the car, one was cleaning out my office, both of which were probably pretty boring to some people, but been having fun, man. It feels good. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Peace out.